Good day, good day, good day. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So if you're new here, my name is Stifler. I hope you are going to enjoy this session with us. And I also hope that you are going to subscribe to our channel. So today we are on algebraic expressions, grade 10. So this is our lesson number 2 on this algebraic expression. And we are just going to deal with multiplying a binomial by a trinomial. So we are going to multiply these terms and see what happens. Step-by-step explanation on this. And also we are going to manipulate the equations in order to solve for an expression. I hope we are going to have a great time together. So you are introduced to products in grade 8 and grade 9. So in case you have forgotten, let me just remind you some of the concepts that are very important. So if you are multiplying a negative and a negative, you get a positive. A positive and a positive, you get a positive. A negative multiplied by positive, you get a negative. And if you are doing products, it means that this first term will multiply all the terms in the second bracket like that. And this second term will also multiply all the terms in the second bracket like that. So after you are done, you have to add the like terms after multiplying. And also remember that if you are multiplying two terms like that, so first you multiply the coefficients. So 5 multiplied by 2, you get a 10. And this multiplied by that, a cubed multiplied by a squared. Since the bases are the same, we just add the index or the exponents. So this will be a to the power 5. Don't forget that. And also if you're having a term inside a bracket and then you are squaring that, so it means that every term must be squared, or everything inside the bracket must be squared. So 5 squared will giving us 25. So a to the power 3 squared, it will just give us a to the power 6. And also remember that if you're having a term outside of the bracket and you're having the terms inside the bracket that are being squared, this will be excluded. We do not square this. We are just going to square what is inside the bracket and get that. And after that, we can multiply out to get that. And also if you're having a negative sign before or in front of the brackets, just make sure this negative will multiply everything inside the bracket. So this multiplied by that, it will give us negative 2x, and this multiplied by that, it will be positive, like that. So let's see how we can work with the multiplying binomial with trinomial to find our answer. So obviously this is going to multiply that, it will multiply that, and it will also multiply that. And then after we are done with that, this will multiply that, this will multiply that, and this will multiply that as well. So let's see. So 2x multiplied by 3x squared, first the coefficient multiply each other. So we're going to have 6x cubed. And this multiplied by that will give us 4x squared multiplied by y. And this multiplied by that will be 10xy squared, right? And now we are going to move to y. So y multiplied by that's a positive 3x squared y. And this multiplied by that's a 2x and then y squared. And this multiplied by that's 5y cubed. So now we can add the like terms. So let's see if we're having like terms there. So x cubed doesn't have a like term, so this will be 6x cubed. 4x squared y, it is having a like term of 3x squared y. So this just gives us 7x squared y. X and y squared, so this will give us 10 plus 2 is 12xy squared. And lastly, that doesn't have a like term, so it will be y cubed, just like that. Maybe let's take another example and see how to do this. But these are way simple, trust me. Let's take a look at this example. So before multiplying out the brackets, let's first multiply by this that is outside the bracket. So this is going to multiply this and also that. So negative 2 multiplied by 2a, that gives us negative 4a. And this multiplied by this, that's positive 10b. So this is multiplying 3a squared minus a plus 2b. So again, remember that this term is going to multiply that, it will multiply that, it will also multiply that. And the second term there, this is going to multiply that, it will multiply that, and it will also multiply there. So let's take a look. So negative 4a multiplied by 3a squared, it will give us negative 12a cubed. And this multiplied by that will be a positive now, because negative multiplied by negative, that's 4a squared. And this multiplied by that's a negative 8ab. And this multiplied by that will give us positive 30a squared b. And this with that's a negative 10ab. And that will give us positive 20b squared. And let's take a look at the like terms. So on the like terms, we are only having this and this as like terms. So this becomes negative 12a cubed plus 4a squared. This and that will give us negative 18ab. And this will be 30a squared b plus 20b squared. Like that. Maybe let's have one last example, and then you will be able to do this. Okay, let's take a look at this that you're having. It's a bit complex. So just always remember that if you're having a squared now and you're having a plus or a minus in between there, it means that you cannot say this is equivalent to 4a squared plus b squared. No, that's not the same. So now we can make two brackets. So it means that this is equivalent to 2a plus b, and then 2a plus b, and then minus, and now this, there are two brackets, so we can multiply out. So this multiplied by that's 6a squared, this and that's positive 21ab, and this, that's positive 8ab, and that's positive 28b squared. So now these two brackets as well, this is 4a squared, this and that's 2ab, and this and that's also 2ab, this and that's b squared. And then this, it doesn't have a like term there, and this and that will give us 29ab, and this will be 28b squared. In this case also, we are going to have 4a squared plus 4ab plus b squared. Now in this case, this negative, like we explained there, is going to multiply everything inside. So this will be negative 6a squared, negative 29ab, negative 28b squared. So this is equivalent to 4a squared plus 4ab plus b squared minus 6a squared minus 29ab minus 28b squared. So the like terms, this and that, they are like terms, so that will give us negative 2a squared. And this and this, they are like terms, so to give us negative 25ab. This and these, they are like terms, they give us negative 27b squared. And we are done with the products. So that's how we can do the products. So let's take a look at this last section of ours. We are given in brackets x plus 1 over x squared. So the first question was simplify. So to simplify, it means that this will be equivalent to x plus 1 over x and x plus 1 over x, two brackets, right? So x multiplied by x, that's x squared. X multiplied by 1 over x, x and this x will cancel and we are going to be remaining with 1. And this multiplied by that, the same thing is happening. We are going to remain with 1. And this multiplied by that, this will give us 1 over x squared. So this is equivalent to x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 2. So we have simplified like that. So the second question is saying, without determining the value of x, evaluate this. So we must find the value of this if we are given that x plus 1 over x is equal to 5. So what are we supposed to find? We are supposed to find x squared plus 1 over x squared. But we are given that this plus that is equal to 5. But we can see that what we want is in squared. So it means that we can take this equation and we can square both sides. So if we take that equation, this will be x plus 1 over x being equal to 5. This is what we are given, right? So we can square both sides in order to have something like this in squares. So if we can square both sides like this, this already, we have already squared it from here and then it gave us that. So this will be equivalent to x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 2. And 5 squared gives us 25. But we are looking for this, not all this. So it means that we can take 2 that other side. So it means that our x squared plus 1 over x squared will be equal to 25 minus 2, which gives us 23, like that. And our last question, they said we must evaluate for x minus, so for x minus 1 over x is equal to 5, but we must find the value of that. So also what we want to find is in squared, so it means that we can square both sides. So if we square both sides, this will be x minus 1 over x, x minus 1 over x being equal to 5 squared. So this and that will give us x squared. This and that will give us minus 1. Since x and x will cancel, will be remaining with negative 1. And this also negative 1. And this and that will give us positive 1 over x squared being equal to 25. So this is equivalent to x squared plus 1 over x squared minus 2 being equal to 25. So they said you must find the value of what? Of x squared plus 1 over x squared, which is this. So we need the value of this. So 2 can go that side. So our x squared plus 1 over x squared can be 25 plus 2, which will give us 27. Just like that. Amazing, right? Yes. So I'll leave checkpoint 3 so that you can try to work on it. And if you need the notes, you can also check on the description or Google Drive link there. You can download all the notes or the question papers that you might want from our link, and also the textbooks you might also want. I really enjoyed this time with you. If you also enjoyed, please show that by subscribing to our YouTube channel, like, and also share with your mates. So I hope to see you on the next one. Have a lovely day.
Like an X-Men, you can get X'd out. I remember telling Noah we the next out. Now we looking at the charts, we the best now. Got the keys.